Hi, welcome to Pocket Gloving. My name is Matt, aka Vioh, and in this video we'll be covering my entries thus far for the BRR Challenge. The BRR Challenge is being hosted currently by the Gloving Paradigm. I'll have all the links in the description below for those that are interested. If you like this type of content and you enjoy what I'm doing, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and hit that like. It lets me know if I'm doing this right, as well as it helps the channel grow. Without further ado, let's jump into it. This is the first entry for the Trial of Discipline. Start. I'll be doing commentary throughout the video. So the intro I downloaded didn't match what his was. That was weird. I like the subtle entry. Framing looks good. One thing you're going to notice here is the flashing pattern. There are definitely areas that suffer because of it. This was not meant to be a complex show. This was just, I was concentrating on cleanliness as I worked through this. And so Peter touched on it. He said that I did very well through it, but I didn't feel like there's enough variety through here. Like, it's definitely not bad. But there's a little stutter. Never happy with that inside hand for my flails. I feel like this just never looks like a great circle. I tried to play into the music pretty well. I think I did all right in some aspects. I feel like I could have hit some more of the beats throughout there. That's how it ended. So, fun fact, that little clip there at the end, I actually overlaid the music with the video, but I don't know why, with it being a lo-fi beat, having my voice there at the end just felt like it fit, and I just thought it was funny. I had probably shot this at least 12 times, and this was one of my later goes, and as you hear, I thought I did pretty well with it. Overall, I thought it was a smooth show. Cleanliness I felt was there. There's definitely some stuttering when it coming back into certain moves that probably could have been cleaned up, especially with this being the Trials of Discipline. But overall, I thought the framing was really well. I enjoyed the lighting. I had my ISO dropped way low, so that in hopes to be able to pick up the colors of the lights and not just have bright white lights blowing the camera out. The only problem with that though is anywhere that's dark wasn't really showing, so I didn't like how it kind of killed the silhouette a little bit. I blended in with the background, even though I have my light behind me with this. This was shot on my phone. It's just a Samsung Note 10 Plus is all that I use. But in the Pro settings, you're able to actually adjust the ISO and f-stop, whatever that means. But other than that, I thought it was a solid go. Let me know what you think down below. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button, and let's jump into the next one. All right, trial number 2, the Trial of Balance. Let's see how I did. So this is kind of I added a lot more tech into here, more moves. I was a little bit more diversified because with it being the Trial of Balance, there are different pillars that we were supposed to maintain. Now, Peter hasn't released his review of this video yet, so I'm excited to hear his feedback. I'd love to hear what you guys think down below. Without further ado, get it. Peter always makes such great intros. Peter, if you're watching this, fucking love your intros, bro.
So, Top thinks you give pretty good advice. And great tea.
Life happens wherever you are.
A little musicality. It's my cup of tea. It's an Avatar themed, like, lo-fi beat.
Understanding others, the other elements, and the other nations will help you become whole.
Smooth moves. When the beat dropped, I feel like I could have done a little bit better there. I won't lie, I was kind of in a hurry with this one. I'm really trying to practice slowing down and playing with the different layers in the music. One issue that I have currently is that once I hit a certain pace, I just follow that pace throughout the entire show. So here you can see me struggling to actually slow it down and articulate. If you notice, I never have any moves that kind of just live in that space. This is kind of my attempt at doing a little bit more. I'm not worried about articulating my fingers, just playing with the space in front of me. So this isn't a practice combo, and you can tell it's just kind of all over the place. Back to the classic liquid combo that I have. Into whip or finger rolls. Such a pinch sequence that Youngblood teaches, and I'm still trying to learn that, but I'm trying to incorporate it in shows so I have more practice with it. One issue we can actually pause and talk about is my thumb. See this curve right here? It makes my cutting seem very lazy as opposed to having actual angles. For the most part, I tend to sit like this and almost curling it up. And so make sure as you're doing your cuts specifically, straighten your fingers out, don't allow for the curve, hold your angles, get used to holding those positions. Because if not, you get what you saw here where it's got that curve and it doesn't quite fit well. I wish I would have done more with that part. I went into the move as opposed to transitioning to that move. Song makes me cry. Little broken heart. And then because I'm a bad cameraman, I always forget to edit this part out and I just spun it around. But yeah, overall guys, that was my BRR entries thus far. The challenge has been absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of traction within the community on it. We need to get some more cats in there. So even though these challenges have passed, there are plenty more coming through, but don't be afraid to go back and redo them. Get those challenges. Challenge yourself to get through the trial of discipline, to get through the trial of balance. I'll have all the video descriptions down below in case you have no idea what I'm talking about. Peter does some great work on YouTube. He has put out so much content that I've been able to learn from. I've probably grown the most in the past couple months from his channel and other community members such as Starstreams Tuts, Danny, Steamboy, all of them. I can't shout you guys out enough. Thank you for being so helpful, and I hope everyone out there has enjoyed this episode of Pocket Gloving, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I go live. Appreciate it.